Yo, what's going on? What's happening? What I'm about to explain to you, as far as this story, I really don't want to, I really didn't want to do this video. I'm going to be real with you. Because at the end of the day, it's only our women, black women, that's going through this. I mean, of course, you know, you have domestic violence and abuse and all of that stuff across the board, you know what I'm saying, all around the world. But at least here in America, it's not even, it seems as though, I know this to be a fact, that our women are being mistreated. Our women are being shot and killed, murdered, way more than any other race of women here in the United States. And I'm gonna go far on this. You know, some people may say, man, please miss me with that, man. But I'm gonna go out on a ledge on this. I think partly the blame for that is the music that we listen to. Because let's just face it, music, movies, overall entertainment and entertainers influence society. If you just sit down and take the time out to listen to the lyrics to a lot of these rap songs, you'll begin to understand why minorities, or rather black women, are being killed, harassed, threatened, all of that. Robbed, shot, all of that. Just today I was paying a bill, and there's a female that works up at the grocery store I was paying a bill at. You know what I'm saying? At the front desk. She was like, yo, I'm moving back to New York. Why you moving back to New York? Because my house just got broken into. And it's obvious. I mean, it's a no-brainer. 9 times out of 10, somebody was watching her. And they broke into her house while she was gone. Just last year, they found a mother inside of an apartment, right? The 2 children, her son and her daughter, they found the mother dead inside of her apartment, and the son and her daughter was found dead, and the man that murdered all of them in his trunk of his car, in the trunk of his car. This is ridiculous. And now this past weekend, where a woman, black woman, goes inside QT, inside the gas station, and her boyfriend follows her, or ex-boyfriend, or whatever. This is what I heard on the news. They know that this is to be a fact, that they used to date or they were dating or whatever, right? He follows her inside the gas station. I guess she gets a few things. She goes inside the women's bathroom in QT gas station. He leaves QT, gets in his car, gets a hammer out, follows her inside the woman's bathroom, and beats her with the damn hammer to death. They found her on the ground, bleeding out in the back of her head. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? See, I could joke and all the rest of that on my channel, but at the end of the day, I'm dead ass serious with this shit. I'm not no regular YouTuber that just really just does videos just to do it and make money. What the fuck is wrong with us? That's real shit. Niggas, put this bullshit to the side. All of this social media where we're arguing with one another. You know, talking about how the black woman, all they want is money and 6-figure nigga and all the rest of that. Yo, where's the protection at? Where is the protection? Because I can tell you, and you know what I'm about to say, in the 90s, we didn't play that shit. Women and children were off limits. Now you could do whatever. And then you have people that that when I make videos like this, like, yo, this is the end of the world, or our society is crumbling, and all the rest of that shit. When I make videos like that, people will put in the comment section, man, you don't know what you're talking about. How is it that I don't know what I'm talking about? Where a man follows a woman inside of the damn a gas station the female's restroom in the gas station, and beats her to death with a fucking hammer. How? And this is not the first time that this has happened in Charlotte, where black women have died. I don't even want to get on the whole shit with the numerous of black women that have gone on online dates and have died here in Charlotte. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? Specifically black people. Let me tell you something about the Caucasian man, the non-black man. You pop that shit with his wife, he will fucking 6 feet bury you. You pop that bullshit with their women, they will 6 feet. They won't even find your ass. That's a fact. Tell me how many fucking Caucasian European women that they find dead here in North Carolina. And I'm not saying that European or Caucasian women or non-blacks don't pop up missing and all the rest of that stuff, and they don't go through domestic violence and abuse and all the rest of that stuff like our women do. But it's at a very minimum. Small. It just seems like every other week I'm hearing a black woman got her ass whooped, she got shot and killed, some type of something, man. And I keep on telling you, black women, don't nobody got your back. That's my word. No one got your back. Real talk. See, now I got to get on you all. Nobody has your back. So this is what I suggest that you do. Drop all of that I don't need a man bullshit. That's the first thing. And if it's a man out there that's taking care of you, that love you, he may not be exactly who and what you want. But if you can work with him, that's better than nothing. Cause out here in these streets, it ain't fucking safe. And you can hate how I deliver the message. You could critique me and chastise me by saying, well, you know, he ain't had to yell and scream. He too aggressive and this, that. Fuck that bullshit. Listen to what I'm saying. I got daughters. I got a mother. I got a sister. I got cousins, female cousins. The mother of my children. I got loved ones. And I'll tell them the same thing if I haven't told them already. And for some of them, they don't listen. I'm going to tell you like I tell them. If you ain't got a man, you better find you one. If you got one that's halfway decent and that's been a friend to you for years, but you ain't gave him a shot, because maybe it's something that you don't like about him or whatever, you better work with his ass. But the next thing is this. If you don't have a man, you better get you some protection. And I ain't talking about just stopping at a firearm. I'm talking about a mace, a firearm, and a knife. Straight up. And learn. Learn this, women. When that fucking sun goes down, You take your black ass home. Fuck being out at Target. Fuck being out at Walmart. Time is about to go. We're entering, the summer slowly, coming to a close. And now we're going into fall, and they're about to what? We're about to go into daylight savings times. So now it's about to start getting dark soon. I don't give a fuck if it gets dark at 5 o'clock. You better have your ass at home. Take care of all of the things that you need to do early in the morning or in the afternoon. Stop moving to these big ass cities. I don't give a fuck if your damn city is slow. It ain't popping. Stop moving to Atlanta. Stop moving to Charlotte. Charlotte got the metropolitan area got roughly 3 million fucking people now. Charlotte city limits has over 1 million. This city used to be okay. Used to be somewhat safe. It ain't safe anymore. I'm a man. I keep my fucking firearm on me. Straight up. Mother of my children, all my loved one, I say that. She was rolling with me today. She was like, damn, you just got to keep that shit like right in between your legs? Or yes. Yes. Well, you're not scared if it don't go off? You go off or not? Nah, I'm not. 15 plus 1. 1 in the chamber ready to go and a 15 round magazine. 15 plus 1. Blink at me and see if I don't respond. Blink at me wrong. And I'm not saying I'm gun-ho and this and that and so forth. No, I'm watching my surroundings. It's not a game. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna continue saying this, man. I'm gonna continue saying this until I beat it in your heads. Charlotte ain't soft just because it's named after the Queen. You know what I'm saying? Queen Charlotte. Just because it's named after her, it's not soft. It's nothing soft about Charlotte. It's nothing. And I don't give a fuck. They just the other day in Valentine, Ray Road, Blakeney, that's a place, seriously, it's nice. I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I go out there to Target and shit and get a couple of things or whatever have you, but that's not my side of town. But I know I frequent that area. You know what I'm saying? It's nice over there. They just got 3 people just got shot this past Sunday night. 3 people. And you know what they say? You know what the motherfuckers that live over there say? Oh, it's safe, I'm just surprised and shocked. No, I'm not surprised and shocked at anything that goes down in Charlotte. I'm not. I saw in the news, was it yesterday or today? I saw in the news at Charlotte Douglas Airport. I'm thinking they saying the pilot parking lot, somebody stole a man's rims off the car. I'm thinking that's the name of the parking lot. I'm not thinking until they kept on saying it. I'm like, oh shit, they mean the pilots of the planes. The pilot's parking lot. Somebody took, just a couple of days ago, they stole the man's, not only his rims, his whole fucking tires, all 4 of them, off of his car. These motherfucking criminals nowadays don't give a fuck. Straight up. Don't give a fuck. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm still upset about that shit. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it's been like a couple of weeks or so. I'm still upset about that shit. Somebody stole my fucking bike. Fucking with my goddamn lot and stole my motherfucking bike at like 11 o'clock in the morning in front of Publix. I go on Publix, I fucking go on Publix and shit, go get my shit, come out, my bike is gone. I'm still pissed off with that shit. I'm riding around and shit like, but what can I do? I don't know what the dude looked like that took it. And then it's not like, I mean, my bike is nice, you know what I'm saying? But you can get the bike on Amazon, Target. So I can't like roll up on somebody and be like, yo, man, you got my bike? Run my shit. I don't know who took it. And it's not like my bike was custom made. That's the point that I'm making. So I got to take the L. I got to take it. Because if I don't, I'm going to run up on somebody. It might be the wrong person I'm running up on. And then let's just look at it like this too. Let's just say it is the right person I run up on. And he just so happened to be on some shit like I ain't giving it up. I took it from you and what? And that's going to further enrage me. And then I got my what? You know how that goes. You're going to see my dumb ass on WTVD News, WBTV News and shit. Straight up. Dun, 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 dun. Man shoots and kills another man over a bicycle. Man, come on, man. It ain't safe out here, man. It ain't safe anywhere. But it's definitely not safe for you women. Straight up. Stop going to the clubs, hanging out and all the rest of that shit. Unless you're going with your homegirls. You're going in a squad. Like it's about 4 or 5 of you all. And you got that one fat bitch that... Shit. Come on, man. I'm being real. Let's just be real. That one fat bro, she don't really get she don't never get the vitamin D. Don't nobody really talk to her. Not because she just fat. Nah, it's not that. She just don't know. She don't know how to dress. You know, she cute, but she just don't know how to dress. And she always got an attitude and shit. But get you one of them homegirls that'll knock a motherfucking nigga out. You know, roll with 4, but at least have that one big girl I'm telling you about in the crew. Straight up. I know how you all love your targets and shit. Stay the fuck out of them. When it gets dark, when that sun goes down, it's time for you to be out. That's the problem. That's the problem with you females. You think shit is specifically black women. I don't know. What you think Jesus is real? No. You think Jesus is real. That's what it is. As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. How far has that gotten you? Because I can tell you, and I'm not trying to be funny, that most of the women that have been shot and killed or suffer from domestic abuse and shit probably believe in Jesus. And don't give me that shit like, oh, man, you know, things happen for a reason and God works in mysterious ways. So let me get this right. God had to allow you to get your ass whipped for him to show you something? God had to allow you to get your ass whipped by this man so that you can see that it's time for you to go. It wasn't good enough when this motherfucker was cutting up your goddamn clothes. It wasn't good enough when he was stalking you and following you to your job and going everywhere where you were going and checking your cell phones. That wasn't good enough for you. Those weren't good enough signs from God. He had to allow you to get your ass kicked. Man, come on, man. Stop it. Stop it with the bullshit, man. And I make these videos because at the end of the day, this is real shit, man. It's a lot of black men out here on these channels, man. And I ain't calling out no names. But, man, it's a shitload of them. And this motherfucker's making money off of just talking shit about black women. And I'm not saying there ain't no women out there that got YouTube channels ain't doing the same, talking shit about black men. But it seems as though that the black men outnumber the black women when it comes to shit talking. Don't ever talk about the shit that women go through. That shit is crazy to me. Any other race, man, they'll defend their women. They'll defend their children. Our race, we don't. That shit crazy to me, man. It's not because our women are hoes. Or the whores out of or the whores. It's not because, you know, our women are cheaters and we good for nothing, you know, Megan Thee Stallion type bras and shit like that, and all women are Cardi B's and shit. Fuck out of here. Most of the women that I know got something going on for themselves. At the end of the day, it's how we treat our women, man. And we treat our women like pure T shit. And this ain't got nothing to do with, don't give me that bullshit in the comment section like, oh man, you know, well, you know, women do that shit to us and this, that. This ain't that type of conversation. We can have that conversation later. I'm not saying men don't go through it. I'm not saying that black women don't take men through hell. But that's a different type of conversation. And the reason why it's a different type of conversation, because men ain't running around here scared and fear for their lives because of women are shooting and killing men. No, women are out here scared of their lives because men are doing the shooting and killing to them. If we treat our women like shit, if we put it in the rap songs that, man, ain't nothing but hoes, black women ain't nothing but hoes and sluts and shit like that, then guess what you think? Guess what you think is gonna happen? Everybody gonna treat our women like shit. And let me tell you something. This is my word. Let any nigga touch one of my loved ones, it's gonna be a problem. Cause see, the ones that I love are innocent. They don't be out there clubbing. They don't be out there with the half naked. They don't, and even within that, you don't have a right to touch anyone. I did a video about the gym and how women be walking around half naked, and I said in the video, yo, you know, when you go up to them and you be like, yo, what's up with the blowjob or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They try to act like, you know what I'm saying, you disrespectful and shit like that. I would never go up to a woman and directly say that. I was giving you an example. I was saying that they dress like sluts. But when you ask them, they dress like a prostitute. So if you were to go up to them as if they were a prostitute, they would feel offended. But you dress like one. I would never go up to a woman and say, what's up with a blowjob? No matter even if they did look like a prostitute. You don't have no right putting your hands on a woman. I don't give a fuck. Unless, and see, this is going to be the big shebang bang. Unless they put their hands on you first. Because I don't believe that shit about I'm going to allow a woman to smack the shit out of me. That ain't going to happen. It ain't. You woman enough to smack the shit out of me? You woman enough to get smacked the fuck back. This shit is crazy. Shit's crazy, man. Women, better find you a man. Better find you a man. And all of that bullshit about I need him to do this, or your checklist, you better crumble that shit, throw it in the fucking trash, and be open to dating man, just regular dudes that's stable. Be willing to date a garbage man. They make decent money. Be willing to date a mailman. Be willing to date anyone that makes any type of steady income that will treat you like something. Shit, you going around fucking with dudes that's thugs, that been to jail and all that shit, and you think they ain't gonna bust you over the head? This shit is crazy, man. And some of y'all motherfuckers think I'm joking. You'll think, oh, you know, he on YouTube and he just trying to make money and this and that and so forth. I don't need to make money by exploiting my people. I don't need to do that. I've never done that and never will. Maybe you do, but I don't. I mean what I say. This shit is crazy. What the fuck this woman deserve? She spent her last bit of life off of North Graham Street. I know exactly where the QT is at. Right by Highway 85. In a woman's public bathroom in the gas station. Bleeding out on the floor on a woman's restroom. Dirty, nasty ass woman's restroom floor. What did she do to deserve that? But when you think that a woman is something that you can own, or less than you, or, you know, like some of you all believe in that Bible shit, that she put here just to help you out, then I guess you do that type of shit to women. You mistreat them. So I ain't with that Bible shit. We were put on this earth to help one another. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that shit. If God is a man, the woman is... If God is a man, women are just as much as a God as a man is. If not more, because she carries the seed. I know that bullshit ass shit you gonna say. Well, you know, well, man, we got the seed. Yeah, but she carries it and she nurtures it. It's in her womb. It's in her incubator. The child is in her incubator, in her womb. She carries that child for 9 months. We just spit it out. That's it. We got the seed. But guess what? It don't stop there. You have to water the seed. You have to give the soil has to be right in order for the seed to grow. That part we don't do. We don't have nothing to do with it. All my children were breastfed. That milk didn't come out of my motherfucking pecs. It came out of hers. Women, arm up. Start going to that gun range. Get your CCW too. And don't carry your piece inside your pocketbook. Carry that shit where you can pull it out. Quick and easy. Quick, fast. Straight up. I advise you, if you can't aim for the head, aim for the other one. Since he want to argue, you know, I don't want to use that full, but you know what I'm saying. Since he want to argue or take advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? Then make sure that that'll be the last time he do that to you, as well as any other chick or woman, excuse me. This shit is ridiculous. And I'm going to say one last thing, and this is very much controversial. You know what I'm saying? If you can't find you a man and there's a scarcity in men, then you need to probably get with people that are into polygamy. You might want to be a part of that. I'm talking about one that's really about that. I ain't talking about your polites and all the rest of these niggas that's running around and they say they're polygamous and they really not. They just go around fucking multiple women and they claim that they, oh yeah, that's my wife. No, I'm talking about a real polygamous. A real polygamous relationship where the women work together and it's a family unit. Straight up. Real talk. I discussed that with the mother of my children. You know what I'm saying, a couple of years ago. But see, the thing of it with me, the reason why I can't be in a polygamous relationship is because it's plain and simple. I can only deal with one attitude. I can't deal with multiple ones. I can't. That's real talk. But yeah, man, desperate times calls for desperate measures. And I'm not saying, you got to be desperate into being in a polygamous relationship, but if there's a scarcity of men, and you know what I'm saying, the dating pool is scarce, most men ain't worth this and that and so forth. We'll see if you can link up with sharing with another woman's man. Excuse me. I mean, let's just be real with you. I'm going to be real with you. Most time you are sharing another woman's man anyway, because a lot of niggas be cheating. Not all, but a lot of niggas be cheating. Hey, I'm just here to help. I'm just here to help. And I just don't like the way things are going. It's fucked up. But things are not going to change unless we change. And at the rate things are going, things are never going to change. The way that we going, things are never going to change. Straight up. So, women, stay safe out there. Straight up.